Right, just changing my settings and I'll go grab a drink.
Yep.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Yep. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. Keep it on. Nice. Hello, Saga. Welcome to the stream. You really confused me when you sent that text to message. I tell you, that got me. I was just like, what phone is that calling? I was like, which phone are calling right now? Because it just sounded like bzz, 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 bzz. And I kept like asking Blackout, is that your phone? And he's like, no, what are you talking about? Window project. There we go. Boom. I saw they had added a World of Warcraft mount to the shop. Yeah, there we go. The Invincible, yeah. Oh my god, no. And the Lich King helmet? No way. No way. And the Frostmourne Hunger? No way. Oh god, that's so cool. What is that supposed to be? Like, that's a really weird barbarian armor. They could have convinced me buying stuff in the shop if they actually did it. Like some kind of like World of Warcraft armor. It's actually a cool rogue skin. Oh well. We're creating a new character. It's Blackout's first time in season 2, so we're gonna carry him in season 2. I'm just gonna go with that. I really don't care about all these changes. Let's just go through that. Skip campaign. Dvalin. Twitch. Seasonal. World Tier 1. Let's do it. Let's do it.
It started small.
I've already seen that a couple of times now. Now the question comes if they have actually fixed if they have actually fixed oh nice. Got the axe. Nice. That's a really cool axe. Question is if they have fixed, what am I trying to say? Crossplay. Yeah. Invite to party. Invitation sent. Now Blackout just have to accept. Dum-dum, dum-dum, dum-dum. That looks weird. Yeah, we're just gonna go with my favorite one. I believe. Yeah, this. I mean, this one is a safe one. This one is cool, but I kind of want to go with this one for now. So let's do Highland. I forgot how ugly the paints look like. So let's do a fur-lined. Which is the fur-lined pants? There we go, and the boots. Why is it saying seasonal icon on the fur-lined boots? Oh, we got two type of fur-lined. Klaus Messen has subscribed to Dvalin's YouTube channel. I appreciate it, Klaus. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Thank you, thank you. Let's go with... Yeah, there we go. That makes so much more sense. Yeah, we don't want the seasoned item. That one is actually cool. I like that one. What can we put on the back? That's disgusting. Okay, I guess that's it. Now we're just waiting for a Blackout. He was making a cup of coffee, I believe. I think I'm gonna go bear build. If an enemy is hit by a wall, then fortify but free. Okay, increase the range of and radius. Wall has 20% chance to knock enemies. And let's do range. Enemies overpowered by polarized are stunned, and is hit by polarized, deal ultimately reduced damage. Oh yeah, yeah. Debilitating row also slow enemies. Also heals you for 4% of maximum life each second of its duration. Yep, that's the one I need for self-healing. I just need one more level. Come on, Blackout. We are just waiting for you. I guess I could go on I'll go outside and kill some monsters while we're waiting. Okay, so we just gotta fix the webcam, because my webcam normally is this big.
Hello, I'm back.
Yeah, yes. I was afraid you would never come back.
Yeah, I got snacks.
I would like snacks.
Yeah, I got coffee and snacks.
Oh.
So the storm's pretty big, where you are.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
Oh god. You know, my brother, he's sailing to Rotterdam just now.
That's not good.
No, let's do a prayer that he makes it.
It's like the worst words of sailing.
Yeah.
I'm inviting you now.
Thanks. Right, transferring now.
Let's do the quest, the new campaign quest. It's very short. It's just so we can get our vampire powers. It's gonna help. It's gonna help us clean up the dungeon.
Right.
So you might have to open up, you know, the map, and then click View Rewards and claim all the rewards on all the pages in there.
Wait, where am I looking at view rewards?
You know, open your map, and in the top of the screen you can say it says View Rewards.
No, I've got season, map, collection, social, clan, shop,
Just
game.
below.
Oh, W. Right, yeah, got it.
And then each of the pages might have something you can claim. Claim. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. You might have nothing to claim, you might have something to claim.
I have nothing to claim. I have not been rewarded for anything.
Okay. Hey Karen, welcome to the stream. Get good guys. Karen Kasi, good to see you, mate. So okay, so you have the quest on the right side of your screen called Blood Money, right?
Yeah, blood money.
Good come.
Is that the one you're on? Why are you level 2?
Because I had all those rewards to claim.
Okay. What were they for?
It's because, you know, in the previous season I played a bit.
Right.
So you should be able to, like, follow me now, right? You can see that we have to deliver something over here, right?
Yeah, I went the wrong way.
Yeah, we have to go down here in the basement. Here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
Saga is saying, is that the infamous Blackout Gaming?
Damn right it is.
Our savior arrives. Missing need fear no longer.
Talk. Skip. And now we have to walk a bit of a distance.
Okay.
You can see on the map we have to go a bit up.
Blood harvest.
So, time to mount up.
How do I mount? Z in it.
Set.
Yay, lag. Yay, crash.
You crashed?
No. It felt like it did. It just kind of froze while it was loading the zone. I feel like my PC like knows that I'm replacing it, and it's punishing me.
Did you set a waypoint over the location so it shows you the best way?
No, I did not. I'm just as the crow flies.
Because
Oh my god, there's monsters everywhere.
yeah, it's because we are in a blood harvest zone right now, which is an event.
I see. Can I jump on my horse? I can't remember any of the controls. How do I climb up?
Oh, level 3. Healing. There we go.
Right.
This is
Are you here?
I'm just a little bit behind you.
I have to go down in the basement here. Oh, that cave there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm low on spirit.
Ow. There we go, level 2. What level do I get my first ability?
One by. And now you are mine.
Well, you should be able to pick abilities now since you're level 2.
Oh yeah, isn't it? It feels like a lifetime since I played this.
What was that?
Right.
Cool. Speak with the
Cool.
magistrating cat. So use your portal. After you loot it. And then we have to waypoint us over to the city again where we were before. It's annoying that it just didn't do that.
What the head Badu?
I don't know what it's called. It's called, yeah, Kitbaro.
Yeah.
And we have to go down and talk with the guy again.
Right.
And say, hello, we have solved your problem, but we got bitten by a vampire. Oh no, he's gone, but there's a hole in his wall.
You, lend me a hand.
I'm out of spirit.
Another of the magistrate's victims. You certainly fit the profile he preys upon. Came looking for the magistrate?
So we gotta search over here. Search somewhere over here.
Find something?
And
Let me see.
talk to her.
I do.
Equip a vampiric power. Oh yeah, we got the one called Undying. So you have to open up your inventory and go, you know, to one tab to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And there should be like an undead power you can put on. What's the other vampire power?
Sorry, where am I looking? I'm in my inventory.
Go inventory, you can see at the bottom you have all these different tabs. Go to the
Hang on,
very
let me look
first.
at your stream.
You can see here down, there's like tabs I can switch between.
Oh, right, yeah.
Go to the one that's the most to the
Vampiric
left.
powers. Yeah.
And equip the one called Undying.
Undying. Or do I just drag it? I'll just click it.
Click. And it should jump up and say one active.
It doesn't matter where I put it. Just top. I'll do the same as you. Cool.
So now casting skills heals you for 1.5 dot life.
Sweet.
Now we have to go out. Then we have to go all the way over here. It's a bit of a ride, but we can do it. Which reminds me, I had disable music. There we go. God damn, that's a long walk.
I need more time.
Finally.
I'm out of spirits.
I am, but it's hard to...
Cool. I'll speak to her. And now it says enter the Tomb of Hallows. Hallows. Do you have the same?
Hunter. Hang on, just talking to her. Yeah, I think I'm at the same stage as you now.
Hey Nigata, welcome to the stream. Do you still play Genshin? Oh, I haven't played Genshin for a very long time. Have they added anything good recently? Search for Magistrate Oren. Alright. If you say so.
I need more spirits.
Had we got no... Yeah, we got... Ooh, I got enough energy to unlock new powers.
What do you mean energy to unlock powers?
When you go into your inventory back to that power page, you can see on my stream in the bottom, it says spend 25, and then you can like get some power.
Ah, okay. I don't have that yet.
Yeah, you probably have like 0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get that from this quest, but it seems like it brings all from my previous character.
Ah, okay.
So I got my favorite power now, the one where every time I attack, it deals like insane damage to everyone around me.
I've got potent blood. What's all that about?
What's that?
Just got a potent blood cache. Magic quest to reward cache contains a quantity of potent blood.
Isn't it just like an item in your inventory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just use it, because then it's gonna give you some currency. It might give you 30 of those so you can buy an upgrade.
Cool.
So if you go to that vampire page now...
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
25 of 60.
how many?
25 of 60.
Okay, well then try buy it and see if you can get one that is cool. If you're lucky, you get the one that I like, the one that is called Hermomancy, where your attacks deal 40% of your maximum life as physical damage.
Oh, is it RNG? Where it
It's-
unlocks one randomly?
Yeah. You get like selection between 3.
Oh, right, so I get to When I roll it, I pick one. I can pick one of the three. I've got Jagged Spikes, Anticipation, and Rampart. Get a barrier, maximum life, thorns, chill enemies, ultimate skills, 20% cooldown reduction.
Need more spirit.
Let's just go with that, I guess. Okay, cool.
I must wait a moment.
I'll just follow the trail of gold to find you.
Hey, I got a staff.
Nice.
Blows.
Mister, please. Give me another chance. No!
Arrogant Show, welcome to the stream.
Killed. We seem to have complicated the situation, you and I. The magistrate was the link between...
It's good to be alone. You have much to see.
How come you don't play Spider-Man 2? I'm not really into single-player games. If it had co-op, you could play with a friend, maybe. But since it's purely single-player, nah. No thanks.
Child of the eternal conflict, waiting for the victor to claim them as servant. Answer me something. Have you ever felt like you were born with a noose around your neck, tied by your mother and father? Enslaved by demons,
Ow.
threatened by angels.
Was
How
a
do you
booga
find
explosion.
the infinite when you are finite? I need more spirit. I'm not ready yet.
Better items. Nice. Got a huge 200x.
Nice.
How come you chose sorcerer?
Just fancied it.
Or like
No other reason.
what are you doing?
Just equipping new shit, new items. Because I want to be strong.
Strong is the best.
I understand this to be true.
Let's do it.
Come closer. I can feel the blood within you.
So basically the guy, he thinks we're gonna get enslaved now as vampires.
Right, okay.
But what he doesn't know is our blood is too thick.
Mhm.
So we are not getting enslaved. Oh, plenty of blood. Okay, so now it should say in the right corner for you complete chapter 1 of Season Journey.
Yeah.
Good. Basically what that means is that we have done all the previous, like the pre-quests, and now we just have to like go into the season map where we can see like the season journey we have to complete.
Right, okay.
That's not the most important thing, like now it's just about like getting through it and completing blah 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 blah. So we are more free to do what we want now. So now we can test the dungeon grinding. Let's just sell, get rid of all the items, and let's get to one of the dungeons I want to test. I know one of the season quests that we have to complete before we can complete that chapter 1 thing it talks about is saying salvage common items at the blacksmith.
Right.
So if you have any grey items, don't sell them at the vendor, go to the blacksmith and just basically click salvage everything.
Okay.
Because I kept like selling and I was like, oh damn. Just double checking, there's nothing I can use. Nope. Salvage all.
I can break. Come back if you need the forge.
Yeah, there we go. Completed. Now I just need to complete a dungeon in dry steps and collect something in dry steps. Good. Oh, what's that? Claim reward. After you hit 15 enemies with your werebear skills, your next werebear skills deal 30%.
Right, what's this? Activate premium.
Oh, premium is just for like getting cosmetic rewards.
Right.
It's
Is it part of the pre-order I paid for though?
how big package did you buy?
Not the biggest, but the one below it.
There might be something where you could kind of like say activate battle pass.
I think this is it. So it says one premium battle pass unlock available. Activate premium.
Okay, so you can either wait, don't click on it. You can either use it on this season here if you feel like that vampire armors are cool, or you can save it for another season.
Okay.
Like if you think that this is playtime we're doing right now is gonna be the last one for the season, don't claim it now.
Yeah, I might leave it for a minute.
Because you can always save it for another expansion, another season, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Season. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the guy where I can change my outfit. You know, it's very important how I look.
Oh yeah, 100%.
gonna try to see how the vampire armor looks like on the druid. On the barbarian it looks amazing, but I have a feeling it's gonna look fun on this guy. Oh, and I gotta... Ooh. Okay.
Wait, how do I actually complete this chapter 1 of the thingy?
So go up in season. In the left side you will see it says season journey.
Uh-huh.
And then you can see on chapter 1 page there's things you have to do. For example, one of them should have been completed now, saying, you know, salvage stuff.
Oh, so I've got to do all of these to complete the quest, right? Okay, I got you.
You actually only have to do 6 out of 8.
Oh, okay.
And some of them is, for example, saying complete a cellar. Basically, we just have to go down in a cellar and complete that one.
Right, okay.
Otherwise, complete worldly ones. Otherwise, equip a piece of packed armor. You know, it's... yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple. But the thing is, we don't have to focus on them right now.
Right, I don't need to worry about it. I can just let them do the thing and it'll happen.
Eventually, yeah. We are gonna test the dungeon that I played earlier today.
Right.
Because I tried it and it was insane how fast I could level through it. And I was like, damn, if you're actually 2 persons, you can like go each way and do it even faster. So I'm gonna port over here, which is probably the closest place. Can you like press...
Teleport's here.
Yeah, exactly. I think you just have to press O social and then right click on me and say teleport to me.
Blood Harvest will relocate. I can just use your portal in the town square.
Doesn't that go back to where we came from?
No, 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 no. So mine goes back to where we came from, but there's a purple one which is yours, and I can just jump in that. It takes me straight to you.
Cool. Okay. Follow.
You see there's like the purple one that goes to where I am.
Yeah. Oh, now you're saying that. Yeah, I can do that later. I have unlocked a new portal from that season pass. I got like a new red one that is made out of blood.
Oh, well, okay.
Because this season is all about blood.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong way. Oh, there's a cellar. Let's just do that so you can complete one of your quests.
Sure.
What do you think about my fancy armor?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the way that the loading screens show us as a party.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That's like a really good way to like actually make the cosmetics meaningful.
Yeah.
Or more meaningful.
Should have like jump on the screen left side now and saying chapter or something complete.
No, I've only got like 4 of 8 things done. I need 2 more to do.
Yeah, but one of them should have been that sell up one we just did.
I've got a drop of blood completed, contract forged, waste not, what lurks below, and that's it. Those are the only ones I got completed.
Cool. Ooh, my first legendary item. A freaking one-handed axe.
I got some rare boots.
What is my legendary even doing? Earth Palace, each strike is second additional time. Oh well, let's go to the dungeon.
Yeah, let me just upgrade my stuff. Is it ever worth upgrading the base ability?
Like more than one time?
Well, more than twice, because you need two to get to the second tier, don't you?
You mean like upgrading the first ability like behind them, like the additional ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always do that. Like mine is cool because it's like it gets 20% more range.
Alright, that's cool.
And the dungeon should be just up here.
Is someone there?
Okay, cool. In here. So basically, this dungeon here, see the magic trick here is that there is 6 objectives. Like, there's some objectives that we have to do before the next gate opens. Don't do any of the objectives, just ignore them. It's always free 6 prisoners. Just ignore them all. The only thing is, like, the entire room we come into now, we just have to kill everything, we get, like, a level. And the thing is, like, you port out, reset it, go in again.
Okay.
So, we don't have to run together, it's better we just, like, split. Because we still get experience from each other.
Right, okay.
So I'll, like, go, see, here's a prisoner, just ignore them.
Hi, prisoner.
So for example, for this dungeon here, I don't know if you picked it yet, but for example, Chain Lightning is like insane here. Yeah, okay, you picked it. So I'll go up, you can go down.
Right, okay.
And then just see our XP bar, how it just like goes.
Is there another way that I can go, or...?
I think we have almost done it all. As you can see, when we both inside, we were level 7, we're 9 now.
That's madness, that. I've got a wall of blood here. Do we go through them?
Oh, that's like an... no. Because that's the only one that it opens when you've done all the objectives.
I do not have enough spirit. I need more spirit.
There we go. And then the objective is basically just, you know, press the not the portal, sorry, open up the
Leave dungeon, right?
yeah, what the hell is that key for console?
E.
Yeah,
Oh, you're on console.
yes, that was arrow up.
Ah, okay.
And then they have made something new. They actually brought back the reset dungeon button.
That's good.
Reset dungeon. You have to accept it.
Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at my abilities and upgrades. I'm good to go back in when you are.
2 seconds. Oh. At DNS, so it can't be used.
Oh, you had this before, didn't you?
Yeah, disconnected from server.
I'll wait here then. I'll look at my my upgrades.
The Notorious. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's some weird errors I get also when I play Diablo. Okay. Oh, I have to invite you. Did you get an invite?
Yeah.
Let's go. Level 10. Alright, I go above, you go top.
Oh fuck! I died.
Oh no.
I got like locks. It wouldn't let me heal nothing. Definitely irritating.
I'm out of spirit.
Level 11. Looks like that was it. So it looks like, you know, it gives it gives a good around like 1.5 level. And as I saw some pro people saying this is like probably like the fastest way, but it also gets very boring very quickly.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Cool. How much do you still have like inventory space back, or are you inventory full?
I've got loads of space.
Cool, okay, let's just use the port.
Exit our dungeon.
No, just normal port. It's enough for me to test this dungeon twice.
Okay.
So now, if you open up the map, you can see there's one zone that is green.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, and that's what they call Blood Harvest. That's this vampire themes thing. So every 60 minutes, a new zone gets selected for Blood Harvest.
Right.
So one of the things in this game is that it's very popular to like go over there and, you know, just kill like anything that moves over there. Before we do that, there is one dungeon in the game I really like to do.
Yeah. Let's do it.
In the bottom of the screen, not sure if you can see my needle.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Cool.
It's like one of the only dungeons in the game I feel like, you know, reminds me of the dungeons in WoW, where it has more like a, you know, it just feels like a real dungeon. Where the dungeon we just did, it's basically just a crypt.
Right.
Not while I'm in town.
But you might see now why I'm a bit skeptical about the end game in this game, because now basically what we have to do is keep doing these chapter quests. Then there's a bit of story, chapter quest, bit story, chapter quest, bit story, and then it's all about just grinding mobs.
Yeah.
It gets a bit repetitive.
Yeah, I don't mind repetitiveness to some degree, but there is a limit.
Yeah, it's a bit wild in this game.
Depends how satisfying the game loop is, really. I was just playing that that Deep Rock Galactic game. You know, the new one where it's like a Vampire Survivors style, and that's really simple, really repetitive, but the game loop's satisfying.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you're here.
Yeah.
Let's
I
do
was
it.
wondering what you're doing.
Oh, I was waiting for you.
No, I'm kidding. I teleported in. Oh yeah, I like this dungeon. This is a good dungeon.
Exactly. It feels like a dungeon. It has rooms, a good end boss. Oh yeah, and one thing we can do here, like we can either take one path together, or we can save time and take one path each.
Do you want to do? One each.
We can try each. Basically, we just have to kill the watchman. Find some kind of like mini boss.
Mm. I just killed a watchman.
Ah, I also just found one.
Is that all we have to do, or we have to keep pushing?
Slay the watchman, lead Sue, and collect the watchman keys.
I'm out of spirit.
I believe we have the keys now, so we can continue. Yeah, it's ready, so you can come back. Oh, there's a Bloodseeker.
I'm out of spirit.
These
Yeah, he followed me.
these Bloodseekers are basically players like us, but they got corrupted and they didn't, you know, have enough fake blood to resist it.
Right. When you say the players, you mean that actually...
No. It's just an NPC.
Right, okay.
It's just the game law is like, you know, it was a player.
Right, I gotcha, yeah.
Because you can see that guy was a normal assassin, but just a bit more vampirish.
Right.
I do not have enough spirit.
Ouch. Ouch.
I must wait a moment.
Ouch.
When was that Mines of Moria game coming out?
Don't know.
Are you gonna buy it?
I'm low on
Maybe. I mean, I'm not as excited for it now as I was before.
How come?
I don't know, I just kind of lost interest. I'm not saying that I'm not going to play it, but I'm just not hyped for it like I was when I first saw it. It was like, what was it, like a year, 2 years ago or something?
Yeah. Yeah, because I think it's releasing in 1 to 2 days.
Right, yeah.
And I was heavily thinking about buying it.
I've got Endless Dungeon, that's kind of fun, but I'm not 100% sure how much replayability it's got. But I've not really explored it enough. I think the problem is like it's going to take me more than 1 hour to like decide whether the game's worth playing or not. So I can't really like refund it if I don't like it.
Yeah.
So we'll see, maybe.
Yeah, I think Mines of Moria is gonna be a game, you know, like Valheim. It's, you know, it's like a long game, but you can just keep building. I mean, it's all about going back to Moria and rebuild it.
Yeah, it might be fun. I mean, it depends on like how expensive it's going to be. If it's going to be like AAA kind of pricing, then maybe I have to think about it. But if it's like 25, 30 or something like that, maybe it's okay.
Return to Moria. Oh yeah, that's right. I think they... October 24. And they have done a horrible mistake.
Yeah, what have they done?
choosing to release it on Epic Games instead of Steam.
What? Right, well that's out then. I don't buy anything off Epic.
See, the only thing developers they do that is because Epic they have, you know, given them a very big sack of money, so it's worth the lose of sales. What they just don't know is, like, you know, if you have a game that actually is success on Steam, it, you know, it becomes big.
Yeah.
But on Epic, you have so many people who just like refuses to buy games over there.
Yeah, I don't want to give Epic my credit card details. I just don't want to like split my games over 2 libraries. Oh,
That's my fault.
I know it was. I wasn't going to say anything, but you know what you did.
I'm low on spirit. I'm out of spirit.
Oh,
Remember the first time I did this one, I got absolutely smashed. Couldn't do it. Couldn't complete it by myself.
I think I do remember some similar slightly issues, yeah. Because that boss, he was savage.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it. I was afraid this was what happened, but it sadly happened, and you know, my interest in this game right now is just lost.
Yeah, fair enough.
It was fun doing that dungeon with you and testing that stuff and trying a druid, but I don't know if I'm the only one having this feeling, but I just feel like it's pointless.
I mean, like, I could have kept playing, but I'm not feeling like an excitement. Like, I don't care if we quit now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's, hey Marxus, welcome to the stream. Redeem suggest a poll. What kind of poll would you suggest we do? And welcome to the stream, Marxus.
That's what you're doing now. You're gonna play WoW. I don't think the class pick is the problem with the game. Like, Maraxis is saying that Druid's the worst class, but like, I don't really think that makes a difference to the overall enjoyment. Yeah, maybe it's crap, but it don't change the game loop, does it?
No. Like yeah, and Marxus, I agree with him that I could definitely feel difference because on my barbarian I was smashing things. On my druid here I was like, it felt like I was hawking stuff. But yeah, it's I don't know. The game, yeah. As you're saying, Blackout, it's I just think the end game for Diablo is tied to another audience
Mm,
than me.
yeah. I think when it comes to games, this is why I really like grindy levelers, because you always feel like you're working towards something, and then you kind of get exhausted by the time you get to the end game. You don't want to play it anyway. So I think that's kind of what I enjoy more. You know, like in New World, I was like always grinding for something. I was getting up to max level. I was grinding out my crafting. There was always that grind there. I always had something to aim for. But now I don't feel like I've got anything to really aim for in this game.
Yeah.
I think that's the innate problem with MMOs, though, isn't it? There is,
Well,
if you're not grinding, there's not really much to aim for.
I never had that problem in WoW, because I always had like arena to do. I always had battlegrounds to do.
Yeah.
There was so much fun to do. Where this is like in Diablo, it's just like you kill mobs, and when you're done killing mobs, you kill more mobs.
Yeah.
It's and I'm not gonna I'm not saying any bad thing about people who enjoy that. It's just like it's not me.
Yeah, and like my thoughts on that are, if I wanted to do that kind of PvP, then I've got League of Legends to do that, and it's like a lot of MMOs. There's always something that does the individual elements better.
Yeah.
I think MMOs are fundamentally flawed. Like the premise of them is good. The the idea of creating a character and leveling up and progressing and becoming stronger is it's kind of really it's something that we relate to, something we want to go for. But then how long do you do it before it gets boring? I think the answer to that question for Diablo is 3-4 dungeons, and then we're done. That's how long it took us to get bored.
Yep.
Non-impactful to the other. Okay.
Was Sega, his writing game is boring. He's like 3 seasons more. That's where Blizzard refuses to add seasonal content to the game as well, which means seasonal content not impactful on the overall game. To me, season 2 is season of Melon with slightly better Milligan Hearts. I mean, at BlizzCon soon, we're gonna see a new expansion for Diablo. That's gonna be interesting. That's at least new content. Marx was saying, I admit Diablo 4 is not in this spot. It should be, but in my opinion, Diablo 4 in Season 2 is far the best state since release. I 100% agree with that. I 100% agree with that. This season is way better than Season 1. I disagree. In Season 2, it's highly impactful since low. Yeah, I agree. It's a way better season, but not good enough for me. So if we do like this, yeah. So what are you gonna do now, Paragon?
I don't know. I don't really fancy renewing my subscription, so wow.
Oh no, I mean don't sub back because of me.
Yeah, I mean I'm not against it in principle. It's just more a case of will I get value for it, given how infrequently we get to play together. It's not. It's kind of if they did a 1 GBP for 1 day or whatever, then I'd be yeah, I'll just jump on and play with you for 1 day. But I know it's not a lot of money, but kind of skint right now, to be honest.
It's what?
I'm kind of broke right now.
Oh yeah.
Well, not really, but I've spent a lot of money recently. I don't want to spend any more. Might just play Endless instead.
I was like, why did you say that twice? But that's because I opened up my stream and I heard you saying that. I just play Endless instead, and then I just play instead. I was like, why are you saying it twice?
Yeah,
Just being dramatic.
Can you see yourself playing Endless at all?
Uh,
So I know it was on your radar.
yeah, I was like looking at it and saw some videos, and I was afraid that it's gonna feel like Diablo for me.
It might be, but I think it might have a better gameplay loop. With it being a roguelite, it may have enough to just keep, playing, over and over, but, not in kind of like, like a casual game. Something's like, oh, should we have a game of Endless or whatever? Yeah, great. I think it'll be more like the same feeling we get from like Raven's Watch, that kind of style gameplay. I mean, I've not explored it fully right now, but it seems like you kind of have like waves of enemies that come at you, and you need to like build turrets to like help defend the. You've got like a payload that you have to move to the end of the dungeon through loads of doors or whatever, and you have to like build turrets to fight off the spawns, and you have to gather like resources to be able to upgrade the turrets, to research new turrets, so on and so forth. So it does seem kind of simple at this stage. Whether it's a satisfying game loop, I don't know, because I've not played a full game outside the tutorial yet, but maybe. I was kind of feeling more positive towards it just now from earlier.
Hmm.
What is Endless? Endless Dungeon. It's oh, you've linked it, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not a game like many people know about.
Yeah. I like it graphically. It reminds me a lot of a game called freaking hell, was it The Abyss? I've forgotten the name of the game. I think it's The Abyss, but I might be just like making up names here. Let me just check my Steam library. I've totally forgotten the name of this game. Ascent, that's it. Did you ever see The Ascent?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I know the game, but I never tried it.
I'll just link it. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun as well. I think all of these games, the better co-op. That's the main problem, is that it's 70% off. But wow, still $7.49 at 70% off. That's madness. I don't think it's worth that. That's madness. Full price. I don't. But yeah, I think it's worth that. That's madness. I enjoy games like that.
I blast the boss.
I know it's off topic, but one of the big, there's like two big Guild Wars 2 content creators. And one of that guys right now, he's streaming WoW. I guess that tells the state of the game. Without saying too much.
What do you think's like the future of Guild Wars looks like? I'm not up to date with the news or anything, but are you aware of anything that's like planned for Guild Wars? Like roadmaps or anything?
I do remember a long time ago they said they have like 2 to 3 expansions coming out before 2 to 3 expansions before they come with Guild Wars 3. They never said Guild Wars 3, but they said a new game
Yeah.
So it could potentially be like a brand new MMO. It could also be a game they just call Guild Wars instead of calling it free and just a new.
I mean, they've already done Guild Wars though. Why would they go backwards? It's just confusing. I hated it when Call of Duty did that. It's like releasing Modern Warfare again. What the hell? We've done that one. Pick another name. Be original. But yeah, I mean, Guild Wars is a good game. It has its problems, of course, but I think definitely got a good core campaign. Sorry, lost my words there. Good core campaign, which I've always really enjoyed. But then that just makes it a single player, doesn't it? It's not, may as well not be an MMO.
Yeah. By the way, I just want to say a big thanks to, I'm not sure if he's watching right now, but to Vanilla Iced for sending me 10 gold in World of Warcraft and a few bags.
That's pretty generous.
That is very nice.
So how far does 10 gold go in this at the moment?
Oh, I can get plenty of item for that.
Yeah. I played the Ascent on release. It was yeah, it seemed like a really good premise in it, and I didn't get very far in it because like it wasn't too performant. There was a lot of like optimization issues with it, but overall I think it was a really good game. I made a few shorts about it a while ago. The only thing I didn't like about the Ascent though saga was the way that it changed the camera perspective in different locations. That kind of annoyed me.
You're talking about the camera in Ascendant?
Yeah, in the Ascent, yeah.
Ascent.
Saga was just saying that he played it on release as well. And it's one of those games where it's kind of like got that top-down third-person perspective, which you know that I like. But then there's times where you'd go into a certain area of a map, like in the city or whatever, and it would completely change the perspective. It'd like shift it for you and focus it from a different point of view. And I'm not a big fan of when games do that. I like to have either control of where the camera is pointing or keep it in the same place.
Hmm.
Yeah. Is it much more fun playing as co-op than it is single player? Because I imagined it probably is, and that's why I wanted to play the game. I wanted to like play it with my brother, but for whatever reason, we never got around to all playing it. So I just ended up playing it solo. So I'm hijacking your stream chat here.
No worries.
You play. I'll keep talking.
I'm just chilling in a while anyway.
Yeah. What are you aiming for? You doing quests or something?
No, I'm gonna go to auction house and see if I can get some better items before I go down and find the Murdochs while my old warrior died. Is this hazy? Yeah, it is. It is. It's hardcore. And it's my 4th character, so I really don't want to die anymore. Stefanko, aka Ice King, is saying Soda Poppin is doing interviews when he invites someone into a guild and give them personally quizzes. Sounds fun to do, and when you create a guild, you could do the same to put a mark next to people to know who you play with. See, Stefanko, I know what you're saying, because you are referring I should do the same for Corepunk. I mean, currently for Corepunk, I do believe we already have a guild with 50 people. So I don't think it's needed right now, but I agree. If our guild becomes successful, it could be fun, like, you know, have a little chat with them. I remember I joined the Albion Online Guild once before, where they required me to jump on a call with them and talk with them for like 10 minutes about who I was. But
I'm hoping that we've got a really strong community spirit when it comes to core punk. You know, really solid guild who everyone knows everyone.
yeah, I think we could do that. Have a really strong like guild together, but I'm afraid that people are gonna spread because they want fame themselves.
Yeah.
Look at Seek. He's thinking about creating his own guild, but it's like, wow, it's like,
Yeah.
wow. I don't understand. He's always been in Blue Bambus, so why are you not just staying? And even at Lumio, he used to say he wanted to stay with us, but now he doesn't even know if he wants to stay with us. Because I do understand, because he's like the people everyone knows on the Discord, but he's even like thinking about if he should create something himself. It's like, yeah, it's up to them. But we're just ending up having like 22 different guilds with people we know. The same with Mike and Carl.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It would be nice, like, if we could all just be in a guild together, and you know, I mean, I don't really care what the name of the guild is and who's in charge of it, so long as I've got people that I enjoy playing with. You know, that's the only thing that's important to me, and that's why I've never expressed any interest in making my own guild, because I just don't care enough about, you know, being a guild leader.
And personally, look at my World of Warcraft guild right now. We have, which is really big. It's called Deathless Adventurers. I don't care if the core punk guild in the future actually is called Blue Bambis.
Yeah.
But again, as the plans are right now, it's gonna be the name, because I have no reason for not calling it.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, I'm gonna get some really strong armor now. I'm gonna get strong. So strong.
What did you get? Loads of stuff from auction house.
Yeah, it's so much more armor and so much better stats.
I always liked the auction house in Guild Wars. It just seemed nice. I liked the way you could filter stuff.
It was nice. I really liked the filter. Yeah, the filtering it had. It's the thing I wrote. I'm not referring, but some suggestion if you wanted to. Just saying that if someone will be in the guild, you should hear them at least once. Yeah. I agree. See, Stefango, if Corpunk becomes what we know, that the guild is only going to be able to have 50 members in the guild, we will definitely do interview with the people we're gonna get in, because there's gonna be so little spaces that we want to make sure the people we get in actually cares about the game. That's how I see it. Strength. Stamina, strength. That is insane items. And 3 more levels, then I can use shoulders and look cool. I know who you're talking to. Yeah, I get you. Good. That's an upgrade. 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 Because there are 350 people in the Discord. Yeah, but don't worry. Yeah, it's only like 50 of them is gonna play Corpunk anyway.
Yeah, you have gathered quite a lot of people from different games, haven't you?
Yeah.
Guild Wars, Diablo, World of Warcraft. God knows what else. Can't remember which games that you focused on and decided to consolidate.
Yeah, we got like a really big boost of people once we went into hardcore on Guild Wars.
Yeah.
And then we kind of abandoned that game.
It's nice to have a big community, but I think they probably are a little bit fragmented out there across the different games.
Yep. One day we shall assemble the army again.
Oh, yeah, we hear something about another test, because like we've got this weekend and then next weekend to satisfy the criteria of testing again in October. Like, I think it's probably a little bit too. I mean, it might not be a little bit too late to like invite people now, but I mean, probably is. But I guess they've like already tested the system of distributing keys and getting people logged in, so it might be a smoother process next time. So maybe they could leave it a little bit later. I wonder how many they're going to invite to play. Well, that tabard's really nice. On the one with like a skull.
Yeah, actually, gotta send that to my warrior. Was it with the weird eye first? Yeah, it's the weird eye first. Yeah, because there's no point having a very expensive tabard on a character I don't play on. Of course, there is the chance that my warrior is gonna die, but we hope not. Will you play 13 hours? What do you mean? If I'm gonna be streaming here for 13 hours? What do you mean?
BlizzCon. When is BlizzCon anyway?
There's a time above my head. The third,
Oh,
the 3rd November.
right, yeah.
3rd
Sorry,
November.
I don't read those things. So what are you hoping for from BlizzCon anyway?
Classic Plus.
And that's literally this, but a different kind of direction to what it originally took. Like more content for Classic.
Yeah, basically. The first expansion which came to World of Warcraft was called the Burning Crusade.
Yeah.
And that everything from there on, even that expansion is gonna get like, wiped. And how that expansion happened was that down in the Blasted Lands there was a dark portal which opened and basically started everything.
Right.
And if we do like Marvel have done with one of the series on Disney Plus called What If, kind of like that, saying what if the dark portal has never opened?
Right.
And then yeah.
Is that just like a theory, or is that has that been like hinted at or anything?
It's at the start it was kind of like a rumor, a theory, but then people started finding job posters about a new WoW experience. Chris Metzen, who worked on the classic WoW back in the days, got hired again and is even like lead developer on the game right now.
Yeah.
There's like so many traces that goes back to showing that WoW is gonna go back. But nothing like, we haven't seen any like logos or stuff like that. Last time we had a wait, no, that was not BlizzCon. Last time we saw a leak for the new WoW expansion, it was like a week before BlizzCon. So I think when we get like in a week, we're gonna see leaks dropping.
Right. Like I heard rumors that there might be a new StarCraft coming out. I don't know whether StarCraft 3 or some intellectual property based on the StarCraft universe, but that's the thing that I'll be excited to see, I think. Because as you know, I'm a big fan of StarCraft, always have been.
Like, I could really see like a shooter StarCraft game. That would be so cool. Running around down there as a
they
troop.
made, yeah, I mean, they made like or started to make a StarCraft first person, third person game. They call it StarCraft Ghost, but they pulled the plug on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think that first person shooters they can really be successful. There's just so many of them. They're so generic.
Yeah. Hold on. Stephen was saying, may I question you about core punk? Of course, ask away. And Marixus is saying, well, if I should wish something, I want Rev Lich King hardcore, please. That could actually also be fun. It could be fun. It's not like it's not like new. It's basically what I'm doing right now, just another expansion. So it's not like it's not revolutionary. Oh yeah, but back to you, Blackout. You look at the new Halo game. That game is kind of like the only good shooting PvE game we have. Like, I know we have Destiny also, but that's an MMO.
Yeah, Halo is one of the good shooters. That one stood the test of time, hasn't it? It just works. Halo works. I know it got a lot of like criticism, the most recent one, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
but to all the haters.
But what I'm saying is, like, if you take Halo game and replace it with StarCraft assets, I think you can get some fun.
Maybe, but then the argument is, why play StarCraft first-person shooter when we've got Halo?
Well, I would say the argument right now is because the Halo game kind of failed. It never really became big and got very criticized. And I think if StarCraft, I don't know, I just think they could do something really cool where you would like a big bunch of group people who defend the base and it's just getting stormed by Zergs.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
Because you imagine a game where it's about 5 people defending as base trooper, like stormtrooper base. If you see it from above, it could be fun, but if you see it from first person, you just get this feeling, sitting down behind the wall and really feeling like you're gonna get overrun soon.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Like, there is actually, as part of the campaign in StarCraft 1, there is that scenario where, I think it's StarCraft 1, maybe StarCraft 2. Anyway, there's a scenario where you have to defend against the Zerg before being extracted, and it is so tense, and there's times where you're like thinking, I'm getting overrun here. Yeah. So that might be cool in first person. You could like replay that exact scenario, but yeah, I mean, I'd hope for an RTS over anything else, of course. But I do wonder, like, do RTSs, are they popular these days? You don't really see much about it, do you? It's all MOBA and Battle Royale and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But we've got, is it Frost Giant? They're making one. Stormgate, right?
Yeah.
So maybe there is something in it. Maybe Blizzard will just kind of like stick 2 fingers up to them and say, look, we've got the name, even though you're the developers. We're just going to like stamp you out by using our massive, advertising reach. We've got a Corpunk question.
Yeah, he's saying
what was different from what you expected.
And also the one below is, and I don't know if I understood it well, but during this video you said that the NPCs don't have question marks on their head if you have quest. Did you have a chance to enter on a train? No, so if an NPC had a quest, you couldn't see it it didn't have a question mark like in WoW. You actually had to speak with it and ask actively, do you have a quest for me?
I didn't hate that, It was immersive. It was frustrating for some things, like finding where the handing is, but I think we was kind of like, given our time constraints, we were very rushed, wasn't we? So maybe if like it was a little bit more relaxed, less pressure to, play as much of the game as we possibly can in one half of a day, then maybe we'd perceive it differently. Maybe just take our time to explore the world and learn where things are, and then hand the quests in, casually.
Yeah.
It's no good for people who are trying to rush through it, people who like to like have a mod say, go here, do this, and direct them. It's going to be absolutely terrible for people who want to kind of grind those quests out like brain dead. But if you kind of want to immerse yourself in the story, then I think it's not too bad.
Yeah. Let's see what I'm just gonna answer. Marek Sus. Lich King was the best expansion, emo, first one with achievements, and achievements work well with Hazy. Lich King was first one with hard mode, soft mode. Hard modes are superior for Hazy games too. Marek Sus, I mean, I could definitely see Hazy hero hardcore for both Lich King, but also Burning Crusade. Could be interesting. That's one of the reasons why I really want to see at BlizzCon what they're going to do, because I think we are facing a problem now with World of Warcraft. We are literally having 4 different versions of the game right now. We have Retail, Lich King, Classic Hardcore. People are spread on 4 different games right now for the same freaking MMO. You're taking a big community and spreading them in 4 boxes, and each of these people in the different boxes hate each other, even though they're playing the same game. So it's I feel like they need to do something soon, or else this is gonna be a mess. What's the thing saying? Nice. Somewhere I hope some NPCs will give quests to only a bunch of people. Yeah, that's also what I guess Blackout was in us. Like, if people forgot to talk with that NPC, they're not gonna get that quest and never see it.
Yeah, that's the problem with it. Like, if you're trying to like collect them all, you don't know who you've spoken to and who you haven't.
Yeah, and I think Eugene and the team from Corpunk also have to think about, like, almost any MMO in the world is having these quest markers on people who have questers. Should we go away from that? So all the MMOs you used to play is like, now we have a game that is different. Could it be dangerous to do? Could people like get tired of it because it's too different?
Yeah, I suppose they could do. They may get confused and bored because they can't find the information they're looking for. If you're like a really casual player who don't want to go too in depth with it, maybe they could mix something little, like just a little dot next to the name or something. So it doesn't try and like break the immersion, but you've got a clue that there's an NPC there that you can speak to that has a quest or that needs help. Or like I've noticed on next to the health bar you have like the status icons to show what like buffs, debuffs you've got on you, don't you? They could use that same kind of system on the NPCs so that they've got like a kind of a frustrated icon or something that they need help. To just indicate there's a quest there to be obtained. I can't remember if NPCs have health bars above their heads or not, but it's something they could maybe use.
Yeah, then they would still do like their own thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Galen. Hello, don't die here. Yeah. This is the place I died on my warrior last time.
There is PTSD.
It's like when these Murlocs attacks me, I'm like, oh, shit. I'm very careful now. Like I shoot at one and then run a bit back, so really being careful. Oh shit! And then I open up the map and see 3 of them charging me.
Oh, this is where he dies again.
and now we run.
Someone said, like, why didn't you use such and such a ability on the last time you died? I can't remember what it was. It's on one of your comments. Did you see that comment?
Yeah, I think he was like, why? I got a few different, like, you know, I got the same comment from different people on different social media. Because on TikTok, one of them was like, why didn't you use Shadow Meld? But that person, he's retail Andy. Because in retail, you can use Shadow Meld in combat. In classic, you cannot use it in combat.
Right.
So he plays too much retail, and, you know, don't know too much about classic.
Yeah, just assuming it's the same.
Yeah, and then I saw the other guy who was like, hey, why didn't you just use hamstring? Because then it will slow them and you can run away from them. But, I mean, there was like freaking 5 of them, so having enough rage to put hamstring on all 5 of them, I would have died before that happened. I just feel like people, they get really smart when they see the videos and, you know, oh, you could have lived if you had done this.
Yeah.
Marix was saying, valid point, 4 different boxes is a problem. Maybe there should be an insensitive to play a specific version during a specific time. Like everyone comes back to PoE or Diablo game when season... That is actually a good idea. Like, you know, hardcore, when it released, everyone almost tried hardcore. Everyone wanted to try hardcore. Then when a new season for retail comes out, they're like pushing everyone to go over there. That could also be the thing. Like saying, now we all go over here and play. Like kind of on a kindergarten, you you tell all the kids, now we go over to the sand and play in the sand.
Did you answer the question about the train, by the way?
No, I think we forgot to. And I think, I don't think I said anything about that. But yes, the thing go, no train.
Yeah, so we played on a map that was like a very small area of Qualat. It was basically like the starting portal where you teleport to the world. I don't know if you paid attention to the lore or anything, but basically Qualat is an ancient world where the old inhabitants died for whatever reason. I don't know why it became extinct. I can't remember if they explained what happened. But it was left within a world of like all this ancient technology, and then inhabitants from around the universe would eventually start to move to Qualat. And so that's the point where you enter the game, where you're, you know, first, you know, entering the world. And so you land in this little teleport location, and you pretty much, on the map that we played, it was a path up to like a main village with a load of fields around it, and then it was surrounded by kind of mostly forest, but then there was some kind of like open plains to the north, and that was literally what we had access to. So just a few NPCs, a few buildings, most of them we couldn't go into, so we're all on the outside, and that was pretty much it. So the things that you've seen in the trailer, you know, like going into the cyberpunk city, that wasn't there, nothing like that. There was nothing that seemed themed in any way to the different factions. It was just a very, very sort of generic woodland area that you'd see in pretty much any MMO. I'm trying to think if there's anything that surprised me about the game. The thing that I liked the most, which was probably the biggest surprise to me, was like the questing voice lines, and it wasn't just because like questing voice lines is not new, but like, you know, where you had the summary quests of what quests you've accepted, you could hover over those and like click a button, then it would like play like the summary as a voice line as well, and I like that. It was a nice touch. Can you think of anything that was surprising for you?
You're putting me in a situation now, like when I'm in a meeting where people in the meeting, they believe I was listening to what they said.
Oh, right, yeah, exactly, yeah. So I was just saying that I enjoyed because the question was like, what surprised us? And for me, it was the voice lines on the quest summaries. That was really nice. I was just wondering if there's anything that you kind of remember as sticking out as being surprising, a little bit unusual from the usual.
Think more like the smoothness of the game.
Right. What you was expecting it to be less performant?
Yeah, just like the gameplay when we ran around in the game, it just felt. I had expected the game would feel like a very beta-ish game, but it kind of felt like a almost finished product, except
I don't know,
of the health regeneration.
Yeah, I think that's just a balance issue. I mean, I don't think that's like a final design choice or whatever. It's just as part of the thing. Which the health regen is probably the most discussed thing from everything in the game. The health regen, I think. I don't think it needs a conversation, quite frankly, not until we've seen the final game. But to be honest with you, given how long that they've taken and the level of perfectionism that Eugene kind of shows, it doesn't surprise me that it worked like that. And we've seen the game played before, haven't we? So that in itself didn't surprise me.
Yeah, and Stefan was asking, does the smoothness differ from the wits we saw? And sorry, but who is talking right now? It's Blackout, the officer from the Blue Bambies.
Yes, hello. Sorry, I'm just kind of hijacking this stream right now. He can't get rid of me. Committed to play with me, and now he's stuck with me.
Well, I'm thinking, when is he going?
Nah, I can piss off at any time if you just want to have a chill stream without me. That's fine.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Beating heart of any.
And also, Stefingo, Blackout also did a video on his playthrough the Corpunk.
Yeah, it's not very insightful. The problem is, like, we really want to show the content, like, really bad want to show the content, but we can't. It's just under NDA. We can talk about it till cows come home, but I don't know why though. This is the thing that annoys me. There's absolutely no reason for that. Well, there's a little bit of a reason for it to be under NDA. I kind of appreciate why, but I think that there's certain things that we should be able to show. You know, that kind of like paint the game in the light that they want it to be shown in. Like, obviously, we don't want to see the things that are not working ideally, but little clips, you know, just kind of get a feel for the game. You know, that should be allowed. But I guess you can't trust people to, you know, make the correct decisions and, you know, show the things that, you know, are ideal.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Profession, so they didn't add it on the beta test, or did you just not reach it? Are we talking about the professions? Is that like the gathering skills? Because we can, when we were like chopping down trees and mining and gathering herbs and things, that was giving us like, was it like a proficiency or something? I forget the names of it. That was working, but everything else, I don't think we had access to. Why did you die?
Who died?
I'm just reading the questions. So Finker said, why did you die? I don't know what that's in reference to. The answer is probably Murlocs.
Why did he? Oh, he had. Oh, okay. I didn't see. He said, "Why did you die?" Which reminds me, I need to link the video where I died to the new command. There we go. Stream elements. Oh no, I didn't die in Corpunk. I was talking about the World of Warcraft Classic here.
Did you not die in Corpunk? I thought Hrap like killed us all.
No, I did. I know, because I left you guys, and then 30 seconds later he went madness.
Ah, okay. About profession, did you automatically get a pickaxe? Yeah, you don't need to like equip tools or anything. Oh, we didn't need to equip tools. It was just a case of we could chop trees, mine ore, and pick the flowers. Because it's all like artifact based, and all of the items on your character are cosmetic only, so there wouldn't be anywhere to like equip like tools. I mean, I do like tools, of course, if you get like ones of better quality, but I think it's unnecessary.
Yeah, that's the thing. Next time when we get in, we might be able to stream it.
I'm hoping. I'm not optimistic about that, but I'm hoping.
Not enough rage. Need more rage. I can't do that.
Well, it's the thing. We'll see how many people is gonna get invited.
You think they'll expand the test area as well?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw Eugene saying that next test is gonna have more people.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to complete the quest to find the brother of Zog. Was it Zog his name?
Yeah, said Yuji. Sok.
Yeah. Next time I want to be in it too. Yeah. Do you know what? We had a really good time. We were all like jumping on voice. We were all chatting. Like I'd spoken to people that I've never spoken to before. People that I've not seen eye to eye with. When you actually get them, chat to them, they're all decent guys. Do they want to test the guilds in the next one? I don't think they've confirmed what they want to test in the next one. They just said that they're going to have another one at the end of October. Or that's what they're hoping for. Given the track record, I wouldn't hold them to that. I'm sure that they've decided that it's not quite ready for more. I mean, I want to be proven wrong, of course, because I want to play this so badly. It's like the only game I'm super excited for. But I'm setting my expectations that maybe October won't have one, and then maybe it'll be November.
Kalen, yeah, you killed them. Yeah, there was 3 of them, and I was like, I'm gonna try what one of the guys he said on one of my last video with Dad, where he was like, use hamstring on them and kite them around and kill them one by one, and Surprisingly, it actually worked. So Blackout, tomorrow I have to do something really fun.
Yeah, what's that?
I have to be down in the kindergarten at 9 o'clock.
Oh, are you doing one of the meetings?
No, it's you know, parents, they like to have taken pictures of their kids. And because I'm in that board, the parent board,
Yeah.
I of course have to be responsible for being down there. So I got the keys for the kindergarten, so I'm gonna go down there, lock up the room 9 o'clock. The photographer is gonna come there, setting up their stuff, and then parents are gonna come one by one and get taking pictures of their kids.
It kind of sounds to me like they're making you do work for free when
Yeah,
they have staff that they pay.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Like, you want me to do your job for you for free on the weekend? Yeah, sure, I don't mind. A different CP.
Not sure what you mean, Stefanko. I have to go over there to my warrior quest. Okay, so this warrior is now officially longer than my other warrior. Oh yeah, Blackout, regarding the BlizzCon we're gonna get in a few days.
Yeah.
Hold on. We have ads going on right now, which are gonna end in 20 seconds.
Oh, is that like ads for everyone at the same time, is it?
Yeah.
Right. See, other content creators don't like wait till the ads are finished, they just carry on talking. I wish they'd just shut up talking, you know, like so you don't miss anything. So it's kind of cool that you're just like, yeah, let's wait till the adverts finish.
It's way too often I join someone and I ask them questions and then an ad start and you know so when the ad is done it's like, yeah, I just explained you everything.
Yeah, so thanks bro.
Well, but
thanks adverts.
The ads are gone now. Marcus was actually saying, well, I think something like this is important. Everyone should contribute a little. You mean with the kindergarten? We're talking kindergarten now. Stephen was saying that's good anyway, so you couldn't craft anything because you were not in the city. No, we crafted different things like fireplace and stuff like that. And
yeah, it was only food though, not actual like artifacts or anything.
Yeah.
And I think the majority of the food that was the recipes were in the game that was like out of our reach.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, and Maraxus, yeah, I chose myself to be in that parent board. Well, is that even the right word? Hold on, I'm gonna put it up.
I think we call it a PTA, Parent Teacher Association. So it's like a bridge between parents and the
Yeah, because the Danish word directly to English is also parent board.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree, Marix. They asked me if I wanted to join it, and I did. We only 2 parents in there, so it's fine. It's probably gonna be chill, like, you know. It'll be chill. Okay, so I was actually about to tell you something, Blackout.
BlizzCon, 13 days. You're going to tell me about BlizzCon.
Yeah, so BlizzCon, there is a high potential that they're gonna show us that new survival MMO.
Oh yes. Wait, it's not a survival MMO, is it? It's just a survival game.
I'm pretty sure in the description of the game they said it's a survival MMO.
Oh, right, okay, that's exciting. Do you know I enjoy survival stuff? Your entire camera's shaking, by the way.
Oh, and that's because I'm tripping with my legs.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I don't care, I'm just telling you just in case it was problematic for you. I wonder what kind of survival it's going to be. Do you think it'll be fantasy?
It is fantasy, because we have already seen some pictures of it. And
Really? Oh, the concept art. Yeah. No, you're right.
it's more, it looked like more like you have people from the world we are living in right now that went through a portal and suddenly they are in this fantasy world.
Right. I hope it's not lame. But also as well, like, can we really trust Blizzard to make a good game that's actually a game and not just like a cash cow? Because, like, when you look at like what they've been producing recently, it's just cash cows, isn't it? Like, they did Diablo Immortal, which was just a cash cow. You've got Warcraft Rumble, which, from what I understand from what you've told me, is just another money grab. So, can you even trust Blizzard to do anything? Can they like make a game that's, you know, fun to play?
Yeah.
Just give me a game with a frigging price tag, man. Just let me play a game with a price tag. I pay it, play, enjoy it, and move on.
Yeah, because that's kind of what annoys me with that new mobile game, Warcraft Rumble. That I really hoped it would be the best mobile game ever, and I would boot it up like every single day. But it's becoming one of the biggest cash grabs I've ever played. It's not like Diablo Immortal cash grab, but it's up there.
Yeah, they design the inconvenience in there so that if you want to progress at the same pace you've been progressing previously, then you have to pay for it. And I've got absolutely no objection to paying for a game, but it's when they put these barriers in place where it's constant income that they want from you. You know, like $30 or whatever is not enough for them. They just want $30 every month for a basic game. Yep. And the way they get this is by designing inconvenience and frustration. That's just toxic in my opinion. Like Lost Ark did it, and it was the main reason why I stopped playing it, was because of the designed inconvenience.
Yep.
I don't know why like players put up with it, quite frankly. Genuinely don't.
No, I don't like how many people are even watching it right now. It's the Lost Ark 7.6k. So it's not like dead, but it's not a popular anymore. Oh, interesting. Amaron, she's at the TwitchCon right now.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a TwitchCon right now.
Yeah, but I think it's not like live until 1 AM. I was watching Krydonis earlier and he was talking about it.
I mean, she's walking at a convent right now.
I think like the main show or something.
Yeah. So it's probably open like so you can walk around and look at stuff.
Yeah.
So
like, I'm assuming they broadcast something.
She's walking around with a cowboy hat.
Stefinko's asking what the max level was. Do you know what? Right, I should know this. I want to say 40, but I can't remember. And that's basic information that we should know.
It was either 50 or 60.
For some reason, it's either 40 or 60 that I've got in my head, and I want to say 40. Let's see if I can find it in the FAQ.
Oh, your cheese. So if you're talking Corpunk, what we achieved, you mean
Oh, yeah,
like what level we became?
Oh, I think the maximum level we saw was it like 5 or 6. I think it might be level 5.
No, Son Goku, he came up in 6 or 7.
No, I didn't get as high as 6 or 7. I don't think.
Yeah, well, it was plus 6.
I mean, because I was helping him push towards it. Hang on. We were literally counting down the XP.
Any bonuses toward more levels? I'm pretty sure we got like a stat increase. Oh, and you get skills. You unlock skills like in League of Legends. So every time the first level you have, you could pick one spell. Then on second level, you can either upgrade one of your existing spells or pick a new skill, just like League of Legends. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I doing? Ah, God, why am I going this way? Can I be done with the ultimate too? Can it be done with the ultimate too? Yeah. You get the ultimate at level... what was it? I didn't get it. I think it was saying level 7. 7, 8, 9 or something like that.
Can I help you? Be careful.
Okay, I'm totally done with Elven Forest now. Now it's time to Westfall. Galen, we are going to Westfall. Very cool, want help? I could actually use help, but I'm not gonna take your help now. Because the time is getting very late and I have to go up early tomorrow for that kindergarten stuff, so I'm gonna bring you with me next time. When is your sub running out? Because my sub is running out in 12 days. Yeah, mine sub is like stopping the day before BlizzCon, and that's actually perfect. So I can like have no sub, then BlizzCon, and then BlizzCon needs to convince me subbing again. So you level up a skill every time you level up. Well, in the early levels we had in Corpunk, yes. So every time you leveled up, you could also level up one of your skills. But I can imagine when you actually come to level 3, 6, 9, 12, then you have all the skill points for all your spells. You have your spells up 3 times. That's probably, I could imagine, it's why you start getting that talent tree instead. We didn't test it, sadly, so we don't know. But like, could you imagine they did like a in-game test where every time you created a character, it's just like max level with all biz items?
In which game?
Corpunk.
Well, that's a pretty good end game for that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's more like, you know, hey, we want to test the dungeon system, we want to test the raid, so
Oh, yeah, that'd be really cool, like full on testing everything.
yeah, so it's yeah, they could probably more like do like a test for each thing. Like this week, we're gonna test the new battleground. So when you log into the server, you're gonna start somewhere where the only thing you can do is queue for this battleground.
Mm.
That would probably be like, you know, a good thing if they really want to test like one specific thing.
Yeah, Goku got to 6.
Yeah, I thought so. Like 6, and then he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go bed now."
Yeah. I was just checking my notes because I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember where I kept my notes. I lost them. I got so many hard drives.
As the thing go, no, we didn't see the tree in game, but we saw you know, they have plenty of pictures of it from the website. They did a new article recently where they show a lot of screenshot of it.
Be careful.
Hey, I got a mask. Look at this mask. A spooky human mask.
Oh, that's horrific.
Yep. I'm a man now. Hey OP, ready for the 1-year sub they will release at that point? Yes, I saw the leaks of that 1-year sub where you get a really cool Murloc mount. We will see. I have to see what they're gonna offer us before doing drastic things like that. So anyone who's watching the stream right now, appreciate you all for being here tonight. We did play like I don't know, like a 20 minutes of Diablo. Then we got bored of that, and then it was just World of Warcraft. So I'll be saying I sub for the last year sub, and I guess the next 1-year sub will happen when my sub runs out. Yeah, I mean, if you don't stop it, it will automatically just sub for a year. So depending if you want that. But I'm gonna tell you all good night. We're gonna run that the new emote I got. This one here.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. So, thanks everyone. You serious? That was actually too goddamn well planned. You serious? Oh, that was good. Are we gonna do his laugh also? I had to change his voice in the laugh because I couldn't do the original one. It kept telling me that I was breaking the TOS with the copywriting. So I had to make the voice more devilish. Alright, yeah. See you, Kaylin. See you, Marixus, Stefingo, OP, The Notorious, Aragon Show, Nikada, Karim. I think that was everyone. Oh, yeah, we got also Saga. Also, good night to Blackout, yeah. Good night to Blackout as well.
Yeah, good night to me.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Cheers.